What's up, YouTube? This is Dirk here, TeamHOC, and Eugene, Nestor, and Steve.
And Trollface.
Yeah. And Trollface token. Alright, so this Gene, he went to regionals in
Last week.
Yeah, last week. Utah. Alright.
I made top 32, even though it was a top 16 cut, so I didn't get my invite. But there's always next month. So yeah, I played Formula Monarchs. I think it's really consistent, even though people disagree. They're just retarded. First round, it was actually weird. I beat all the decks I'm supposed to lose to, and then I lost all the decks I'm supposed to beat. Round 1, I beat Chaos Stun. Round 2, I lost, it wasn't Mirror Match, it was more of just solid Monarchs. Round 3, I beat Malefic, Skill Drain. Round 4, I beat 6 Samurais with the macro defissure engine, which was retarded. Let's see. In fact, I beat that guy so badly I apologized. Let's see. Round 5, I played Brian and Salvo Dad, and I misplayed Hardcore. Round 6, I lost to Miracle Heroes. Kinetic Soldier doesn't get the job done, man. And then round 6, I beat straight Karakuris, and the Malefic guy and the Karakuri guy, they rage quitted. I mean, I had a lot of people hate me for going there. Yeah, so here's the deck. So, 3 Kaias, standard, 3 Ryza, Spanish Mobius, and a Spanish Thestalos. Originally I was playing 2 Mobius and Trapstones, and I was like, I don't really need Trapstone because I want to force my opponent to play Solemn Warnings and stuff. So I opted just to play Thestalos because it's going to rip a card from their hand and just do other stuff. And Ryza Kaias loops are fun. 2 lead. Lead's amazing. In fact, Kyle tried convincing me to cut lead, period. I'm like, Kyle, you're crazy. This card's too good not to play. It's just so good. Forces them to do so many things to get rid of it. It's fun. 1 Darkness Spirit. This card is awesome. I don't want to play 2 though because 2 clogs. 2 is really bad. And actually against the 6 Samurai guy, I had this card set, and he had Barkion and Sheehan on the field, and he attacked into it. So, he kind of lost. 3 Swap Rocks. This card is the 2nd best card in the deck. It just does everything. It puts the Treeborns or the Ronin Totem in the grave. Treeborn's the heart of the deck. Ronin Totem's just, he's smoking a joint. 2 Fishborg Blaster. I don't like 1. People who say that 1 is better, you're crazy. It doesn't matter if you dead draw it. If this gets DD Crowed or Crevice or whatever, you just lost your Synchro Ring capabilities. You need to play 2, I think. The card's just too good not to play 2 of. 2 Effect Veiler. I was not playing Veiler at first, and I was told by my friend Matt Rivera, TeamHOC, that I had to main deck these 2. Or just 2 of them, period, because the card's just ridiculously broken in this format. You know, stopping Hyunlei plays, stopping Geysaris plays, stopping Debris Dragon plays, you know, stopping everything. It's just so good. 1 Glow Up Bulb. This card was awesome, because I could pitch it with Fishborg Blaster, I could pitch it with 1-for-1, and then I'd have 2 tuners to play. It's just so good. 3 Battle Fader. This is the best card in the deck. Won me so many games. I drop it, negate the battle phase, and then next turn I go off with my Monarchs. And then 1 Gorz. I did not play Tragodia. I could not find room for Tragodia, unfortunately, but I would play it, that's for sure. But Gorz is just, we all know what he does. Spell cards. Always wanted to do this. 3 Brain Control and 2 Mind Control. I would play a 3rd Soul Exchange. I couldn't find the room. In fact, at first I thought this was the perfect number, just 2 and 3, because I played 11 Tribute monsters, so I figured, you know, this would be fine. But then I realized afterwards, after the tournament, it doesn't matter if this card clogs or is a dead draw sometimes. You still need to play it to ensure that you can get Tributes going. It's just really good. 1 MST. I wanted to play 2, but just the room was really tight and I couldn't find room. 1 for 1, and Foolish Burial. These cards are amazing. They do pretty much the same exact thing, just vice versa. Puts in the grave, puts on the field. They're just too good not to play. 1 Pot of Avarice. This card was good, but I didn't play it as much. I'd probably cut it for either the second MST or maybe the third Soul Exchange. We'll see though. And then your staples. Unlike Theron, I don't need to explain these. You all know what they do. And to quote Matt Rivera, if you don't know what these two in particular do, you're a fool, go play Pokemon. And then this was actually a Kami-sama tech choice, but I played 2 Treacherous Triple for a couple reasons. Number 1, I'm going to see it a lot more often. Number 2, if the opportunity comes up, I can set both and then chain one after the other. And the reason I didn't play Trap Stun is because I wasn't worried about negating Solemn Warnings or Judgments. I was more worried about having big monsters to deal with. So like, against, say, X-Sabers, I can have both of these set. I go Treacherous. They're like, okay, Trap Stun. Okay, chain Treacherous. This one goes off first. You still lost your monsters, and you lost a Trap Stun. And it still goes off because they technically never hit the graveyard yet. So, it's awesome. Extra deck is pretty standard. 3 Formula Synchron, 1 Shooting Star, 1 Scrap Dragon, Colossal Fighter, Dark End, Gaia Knight, Stardust, Black Rose, Brionac, Catastor, Ancient Fairy Dragon. I never played any Dragoonities or Gravekeepers, which was really weird, because they were like the most popular decks, but I just had this in there in case. Armory Arm, and Chimera Tech. And then the side deck was Beast. This card is by far the MVP. 2 Chaos Honor. Why? Because your DD Crows, your Crevices, and your Chaos Sorcerers don't do anything. I'm going to drop a 2500 Beats deck. I'm going to pitch like a Treeborn, or Ronatoden, or Fishboard Blaster, or Glow Bulb, and not have to worry. Because now, nothing gets removed from play. I actually dropped this against one guy, and he couldn't come back from it. And that was the Chaos Stun guy. 2 Kinetic Soldiers, just for Miracle Heroes, 6 Samurais. And though I never saw it until the Miracle Heroes, and he summoned Thunder King Ryo. 2 Puppet Plant, for Miracle Hero, 6 Samurais. This is a good card. And even Gravekeepers, but I didn't play any Gravekeepers. 2 Snowman Eaters for everything. This card was awesome. All day. I love this card. 1 Artslord Castilla. I never saw it. I never even drew it. In fact, on locals on Monday, I never even drew it. It was weird. Well, actually, I did once against Jared, but I never got it off. But yeah, this card, it's good. But since I didn't see it, I'm not really worried about special summoning, so I might cut it. Neospatian Granmole. I hate this card. I saw it once. It was never useful. So I'm going to cut it for a Mind Crush. MST, the second copy. It's just a good card to have in case. 2 Chain Disappearance for 6 Samurais. X-Sabers.
Everything with a tuner.
Debris stuff.
Debris stuff. Salvo. I actually salvoed Brian's Black Salvo. And
You salvoed a salvo?
You changed.
I changed Disappearance to Salvo. I'm sorry. And then I don't like Malevolent Catastrophe, so I played 2 Dust Tornadoes instead. And it was really good.
Why?
Because, like, with Malevolent Catastrophe, since I'm playing Monarchs, they're going to know that I'm already playing Monarchs. So with Malevolent Catastrophe, they're not going to commit too much to the field. So, I don't know. It's an option, I guess, for later on. But yeah, that's the deck. Chaos Hunter, best card in the side deck. I swear to God. It was awesome. But yeah, that's it, YouTube. Shoutouts. TeamHOC and eman45792. And Nestor, because he's Mexican.
Well,
anyways,
TeamHOC.
TeamHOC, yes. Because Matt Rivera invaded my camera and started recording for my own profile, which was kind of funny.
Alright, well, YouTube, peace.